But Lorraine, come on up here and greet us. Come on up here and greet us. Come on up here and greet us. We just thank you for coming. Appreciate you. Amen. She's running on integrity, knowledge, and commitment. Dedicated to making Dekalb great again. I mean, dedicated to making Dekalb prosperous and creating a better community for us all. Glad to have you, Lorraine. Blessings on you. Go ahead and just address us, share with us. Amen.
I am the Lorraine Cochran-Johnson, a proud resident of Dekalb County, Georgia. I am a mother, I am a wife, and I stand before you today to witness, because I had no idea that over 17,000 of you would vote for me. You did this. As a candidate, I'm concerned with the same thing that you are. I live in your community. I'm concerned with economic development within our community because we have businesses leaving faster than we can recruit them. It's time that we come together and we give the right people a seat at the table. We can't take another 3 to 5 years of what we have experienced over the past 10. In terms of public safety, immediately after school was released this year, within a 7-day period, we had 5 young people die from homicides, all under the age of 18 in our community. If you watch the news like me and you're engaged and involved in the community, a lot of what we see is almost unbelievable. And it's time that we come together and take back our community. It's time we get out and we actively vote. Disenfranchisement is real. But as a community, when we unite and we have the right people in place who can speak the King's language, we can get things done. I have 3 degrees and I attended law school. Like most women that sit here today, I've lived many lives. I'm like a cat. But you see, I've come to realize that everything one does prepares them for their ultimate goal. I'm a living witness of that. Last year, I single-handedly, as a citizen, and let me be very clear, I'm not asking for your vote to begin doing something that I haven't already been doing. I single-handedly raised over $200,000 for Destiny Achievers Academy of Excellence. And if it were a church, those students are the least, the less, and the lost. That school serves a population that cannot be served in a traditional classroom environment because, you guys, not all of us start on an equal playing field. And we have asked for too long that we compete without being given equal resources. Now, there's a big difference here between the north side and the south side in unincorporated DeKalb County. I don't want to take too much time, but it's a shame that we have to get into our cars and drive either 20 or 285 to go to decent restaurants. If you live in our community, all we have, you can buy chicken, burgers, pizza, and Chinese food. But we have the economic capacity, and I want you all to understand that in DeKalb County, Georgia, we are second only to Prince George's County, Maryland, in black economic wealth. So it's a problem for me when you tell me that we can't sustain businesses, because we can. It's time we call out some people and some institutions that we're dealing with. So when you vote for a person, you actually hire them. And in our community, I've also found, and this is a different day and a different conversation, we don't have strong PACs, political action committees, that girth a candidate when they step forward and say, here I am. But only God brought me here today, and that is truly a testimony. And now I need you all to help me finish the race. And this won't be my last visit. because I truly feel accountable to you all. So if you want to learn more about me, I'm Lorraine Cochran-Johnson. They say you're supposed to say that 3 times to be politically correct. Okay? Go to my website, lorraineforchange.com. I'm an accessible person and I'm an accountable person. If you reach out to me, I will respond to you. But I need y'all to show up on July 24th because we made the mistake of electing Barack Obama. But it's these off elections, not the primaries, where we fail to show up. But it's during that time that 70% of our elected officials are chosen. We can't afford not to be there. If you need an absentee ballot, my bus is outside. We need to do what we must do to turn the tide for our community. And as your humble servant today, don't forget me. I need you to go home. I need you to tell your neighbor. I need you to call me. I need you to put out a yard sign. And because I'm comfortable, I ask that you pray for me.